Hello again. Welcome to episode 41 of Dinner from the Dining Car. Today, we're making the Western Pacific stuffed pork tenderloin, and we're going to be serving it with broccoli. So here's what you need to make this. First, you need a pork tenderloin. This one's about 2 pounds, and it'll definitely serve 3 or 4 people. You're also going to need some sour cream. Some of it will go in to the stuffing mix to moisten it up just a little bit, and then a little bit more will go into the gravy that we're going to be making. For the stuffing, you need breadcrumbs. I was out of breadcrumbs, went to the store yesterday, bought a big tub. Now these are the Italian style. I just hope it comes out okay. You'll also need raisins. You'll need about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of raisins. You're going to need, again, a tablespoon or 2 of sour cream to kind of moisten it and get it together. You're going to need some butter, about 1 ounce. That's maybe like 2 tablespoons. You're going to need a pinch of salt and a pinch of cinnamon. You're going to need 1 egg. Now when we cook this, what you basically have to do is slice the tenderloin to open it up, and then you're going to mix the stuffing, stuff the tenderloin with it, tie it off, put it in a roasting pan, 400 degrees, for about half an hour or so, maybe a little longer, depending on how long it takes to get done. Half an hour at least. And when you cut it out, you'll take the roasting string, the roasting tie off, and you plate it up, and you'll cover it with applesauce. Gotta have applesauce with pork. And of course the broccoli, well, we're not going to roast the broccoli, but we won't need to show you that. Anyway, that's it for this recipe. We'll be back in just a little bit, and we'll get cooking. Oh, by the way, today is August 29th, 2021. We'll be back in just a bit. Okay, folks, here we go. We're going to get started. I've got the tenderloin. There were 2 in the package, not just 1. Cut in half, split open. So now we're going to start making the stuffing. First thing you need is a cup of breadcrumbs. Well, here's 1/2 cup. Here's a cup. 1 cup of breadcrumbs. You need 1/4 cup of raisins. Wow, these are packed. When you buy raisins, they may just come like this, really packed solid. That's about 1/4 cup, give or take. You need, come on, an egg. 1 egg. And you need about 3 tablespoons of butter, melted. You're also going to need a pinch of cinnamon. I hope you guys can see this. Wow, that's cinnamon. And a little bit of salt, just a crack or 2 of the old salt mill. And then you just grab a fork and you Mix this all together. And you want to add, to make it a little creamier, just about a tablespoon of sour cream. Again, stir it all up. Make sure it's... Now, if your stuffing looks a little dry, you can add more sour cream to it to moisten it up a little bit. If you don't want to add more sour cream, what you can add is a little juice of cow, a little milk. That ought to be plenty. Basically, your stuffing's going to be kind of a paste when you're done with it. Just kind of mix it up, make sure you get everything all mixed together and relatively kind of like a paste. If you give me just a second to mix this more, I'll show you what it looks like up close. It smells really good. This is what it looks like up close. Now, another thing you might want to do, and I'm fond of it, is to grab a little lemon pepper. And just kind of sprinkle it over your pork. If you've never used lemon pepper on pork, you do not know what you're missing. It's fabulous. Right. Whoa, look out. Now that you're I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. Now that your stuffing is pretty much ready, you can see me doing this. You're going to take bunches of it, grab it. You're going to just spread it into your pork. Oh, I hope this comes out good. This is starting to look really tasty. Just make sure you have a good bit of the stuffing in there. Oh, I'm getting stuffing everywhere here. The stuffing's being a little uncooperative, as you can probably see. If you have a little leftover stuffing, well, that's okay. Or you can, if you really are a big fan of stuffing, oh, that's good. Oh my goodness. You can lay it on there thicker. Because, damn. By the way, you need to get out your roasting pan, grease it, and preheat your oven to 425. Which I have already done. Okay, I think that's about it for the stuffing. Now comes the fun. Take your twine and you attempt to tie it closed. You know what? Screw it. I'm having no fun with this. This does not want to close. scissors. Some scissors would be nice. Cut off the excess. Come over here to the next one. Wow. Handling these stuffed is no easy chore, so just to let you know ahead of time, you're getting yourself in for it with this recipe. You are definitely in for a time here. Kind of squish the stuffing down too. Oh, the stuffing is delicious. Squish it all down. These things are gigantic. They're large. They are really, really large. I'm only going to tie it off twice because A, I'm running out of twine, and B, doesn't really need to be tied off more than twice in order to get the job done. Oh, I hope that's enough twine. I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Oh, that's not enough twine. Well, tie it off best you can. That ought to do it. Okay. Let's move the camera over to the roasting pan. Like I said, as you can see, I have my roasting pan out. Let me make sure it's greased. Plenty of cooking spray. Because you don't want this bad boy sticking to the roasting pan. That will suck no end. Place it tied side. Excuse me. It also wouldn't hurt to spray your pork with a little cooking spray either. That hand's done. That'll help it brown up. Take it over to the roasting pan. Pop it in the roasting pan. Oh crap, just lost a big chunk of stuffing. Just lost a big old chunk of stuffing, no problem, we'll just push it back in. Okay, now, this has got to go in the oven, uncovered, for approximately half an hour. Then you take it out, check it, make sure it's cooked. Because pork, you do have to cook all the way, otherwise it's very, very bad for you. It can make you sick if you don't cook it all the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, into the oven we go. Wow, hot. And we set the timer for about half an hour. And we'll come and check it. Meanwhile, we're going to grab ourselves a little saucepan. and we're going to make us some gravy. That stuffing is really good. So we're going to need 2 cups of water. Look at that, didn't spill it. How the heck did I get that lucky? We're also going to grab another tablespoon of sour cream, pop it in the water. This will make basically thick water and thicken up the gravy mix even faster. Now I am using pork gravy mix. I might be making this too soon, but we will see. Kind of a creamy pork gravy. Now if you really wanted to get really out of control, you could make this gravy and then open up the oven with the pork and pour it onto the pork. That would probably be insanely good. In fact, I might give that a shot. This is just a gravy mix. And you just bring it to a boil over medium heat. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. Everything's in the oven. It's started. We'll start our broccoli in a little bit. And we'll be back when this all comes out. And we'll plate it up for you. And you'll see what it looks like. We'll see you then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is about 45 minutes later. And this has come out of the oven, and if you look at it, it is gorgeous. That is beautiful pork tenderloin, ready to eat. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move the camera over here real quick so you can see this coming out on the plate. There, that's perfect. Grab the tongs, grab the plate. Now, I've cut one in half, sorta, kinda. Wow, this is not going to come out without falling apart. It's cooked. I need the tongs to hold it to cut it. Yes, it's cooked. Get Judy's portion. She doesn't eat as much, so there you have hers. Oh, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a pork tenderloin. That is beautiful. And we'll come over here, grab my slab. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is beautiful. Good taste, even better. I need the scissors because we have some twine that we need to cut off. Now here's where I have an issue. I do not know what to do with the other pork tenderloin. I simply don't know. And that ding you just heard was our little countertop oven saying, hey, the broccoli's done. So I'm going to get in the way of the camera here, darn it. I hate when I do that. Oh, that broccoli is definitely done. Let me get you a view of that too. That broccoli is delicious. There's the spare pork tenderloin. And here is our lovely cream gravy, which I'm going to take Judy's plate and some of this lovely gravy, and we're going to smack that down there. Oh, that is just so yummy looking. I'm actually surprised I made this today because it's 96 degrees outside. I don't know what I was thinking. 96 degrees, I must be nuts. Welcome to Southern California in late summer. It's crazy. Okay, nice Judy plate. Get some gravy for Tony. Oh, that really is gorgeous. Look at that. That is just insane. So if you guys want to make this in 96 degree weather, knock yourself out. I think you're about as nuts as I am if you do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Oops, sorry, kicked the tripod. Stuffed pork tenderloin with cream gravy and broccoli. It's gonna be delicious if smell is anything to go on. Well, folks, that's it for this recipe. There we have it for this recipe, folks. Thanks. It's hot in here, guys. If you do me a favor, smash that like button. That'd help. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or want a copy of the recipe, email me at dinnerfromthediningcar@yahoo.com. And thank you all so very much for watching. We'll see you next time.